Hello everyone, greetings. It's Mystic Blue. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome back. If you have watched my videos before, I know it has been a few weeks. Your girl has been going through. But as those who've watched my videos, I'm very transparent and I don't mind telling people that I physically wasn't feeling well for a few weeks, and then emotionally and mentally, and I was just in a rut for a while. I'm still processing through it all, but I didn't want to leave this channel hanging too much longer and leave all of those who follow me and watch my videos hanging too much longer, because you still have work to do, you still have a calling, you still have a purpose, you still have to do those things. So here is your pick a card reading for today. As you know, and as I've stated in previous videos, every Monday I do a week ahead, or the week of this actual week. I do it on Monday, what to look forward this week. It is a general reading, so that means that it may not resonate, all of it may not resonate. There may be just pieces that resonate, and if none resonates, you're more than welcome to pick a different pile. I do have each pile time stamped below. If a pile does not resonate with you, it may just be just one little thing, but it is general. So you take what resonates and you let the rest fly, okay? So this is for this week, the 20th up to, I don't know, I think that's the 26th. I believe there is a new moon happening this week too. So I'm also feeling those energies. I'm super sensitive to the planets and just everything, being an empath. So what's going on with the world and personal life and all of that, sometimes a girl needs to take a break. So that's what I had to do. I am back though to do this reading. So let's start. If you're new and you don't know how pick a card reading work, I do have, as you see, 3 piles with 3 different colors on them, and you can either go by the number that I mentioned, or you can go by the actual color. Whatever you're drawn to, whatever you feel, pick that pile. If it's more than one, pick that pile, okay? So I advise everyone to take a deep breath, so you can just center and get in your body, and then focus on the cards. This is pile number 1 with the orange tab. We have pile number 2 in the middle with the blue tab. We have pile number 3 with the purple tab, okay? So I'll give you time to pick your pile or piles. Awesome. And if you did not pick pile number 1, the timestamps are in the description. Go ahead and go to that and go to your reading. All right, pile number 1, you have the orange tab. I'm going to put this over here and look at this later. This is for the week, this week's Monday up until Sunday coming up next week. What to look forward to, what's going to happen. So we have the 2 of Wands. We have the Hanged Woman, which is also the Hanged Man. We have Power of Joy. We have Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. I'm feeling that energy with that Hanged Woman. Oh, we have Temptation, which is also the Devil card in Tarot. The number 6, if that means anything to anyone, if you're into numbers. I'm going to pull this later. Let's just dive into it. So what's happening this week for pile number 1 to look forward to, or not look forward to, just to pay attention to, or whatever. I do feel like this is a reflection week for pile number 1. There's some hanging out and there's some sacrificing. I heard sacrifice really strong. I feel like pile number 1, some of you may need to let go of some things, some addictions, or some mindsets that have been holding you back. Some of you may feel like that you're overwhelmed, or you can't do what you planned out to do or what you want to do. I feel like maybe you just need to pull back. You got too much on your plate is what's coming to me. With this 2 of Wands energy, with the Hangman energy, I just feel like I felt like an overwhelming energy for pile number 1. Like you just maybe have a little bit too much on your plate, and you may need just to pull back a little bit. And just rest. I'm getting a little bit, and I'm also getting that some of you who this message resonates with, there's some addictions that are happening, there's some negative mindsets that are happening that you need to go ahead and work on as well. It says take time out. I just really feel like pile 1, I feel an overwhelming spirit. There's power of joy, but I feel like the joy is not there. Like this is saying that the joy, there's the potential to have joy this week. It's just there's too much negative thoughts, there's too much over planning going on, things of that nature. Like, you're on the right path and everything is cool. I just feel like this is a time where pound number one, you just need to pull back a little bit and strip away is what's coming to me. Like I said, maybe some of you are maybe drinking a little bit too much because you're bored, because we're in this pandemic. Maybe smoking too much, things of that nature. Just pull back a little bit on that. Take a time out on overindulging is what I'm getting. Over planning, overworking, things of that nature. So you haven't been feeling the joy in your life because you got too much happening. So I feel like the sacrifices, maybe you need to, there's certain food that you like to eat so much, maybe not eat it as much. There's a certain, like I said, some of you may drink alcohol, which I have no problem with doing that. I drink alcohol, but there's some times that you need to pull back from doing so because you're overindulging, maybe out of boredom, maybe just to distract yourself, things of that nature. So just pull back on those temptations to want to overindulge in toxic things. Also, the thoughts I'm getting, part of one, pull back on those thoughts. Things are working out just the way they're supposed to. This 2-in-1 energy, like you're on the right path. You plan everything out strategically. You don't have to do everything at once. It's okay to pull back a little and just let things flow. Let's see what this says. This says blame. Interesting. You got the blame card. So what's coming with me is a blame card. There may be some in pile number one who may have been in a situation where you want to blame another person. You're blaming life in general. You're blaming your parents. You're blaming your spouse. You're just blaming people for your life not being the way you want it to go, which is why you're lacking joy. And why you're overindulging in some addictive behaviors, because you're still holding on to blame and bitterness. So this is another message that's coming out from pile number one, to release that. This week, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, you're going to be forced to take a look in the mirror because you're all by yourself, and to just release some things that are not serving you, some thoughts that are not serving you, and to not blame. And once you really take a look at self and take responsibility for your part in it, and if there's parts that other people contributed, I feel like this week you're going to be letting that go, okay? Just really going to be working on releasing and letting go any hurt, whether it's blaming others, whether it's blaming yourself. All of that's just, this is a week to release that, because the joy is right around the corner. The joy is definitely going to come. So there's just a lot of, I feel, overwhelming energy and a lot of covering up emotions with pile number one. And you're doing it with negative thoughts. You're doing it with addictions, overindulging and things like that. And deep down inside, the root is blame. So I'm getting that pile number one is a lot of self-reflecting that needs to happen. There's a lot of stripping away. There's a lot of just letting go and just allowing. And the joy is right there. It's right around the corner. You just have to forgive. The word forgive came to me. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Just take time out to work on those hurts and that root issue with blame that you have this week. And joy is right around the corner. Like, I feel like as soon as you take that responsibility and that knowing, and you do the work towards releasing, as soon as you take that first step, I feel like you're going to start to feel joy. Because I feel like pile number one, you've been in a funk a little bit. Been in a little funk. But I feel like this is the week that there's going to be some breakthrough, because you're going to start seeing signs. You're going to start getting messages, things of that nature, to release things. Even most of it is with self. Just release things with self, and just take the time out to do that, to sacrifice and cut things off that are not for your highest good, and to get rid of the blame mentality, because life is just life. You don't need to blame yourself. You need to blame others. It's just what it is. And then there's a lesson in everything. So this week, pile number one, I feel you're going to be learning those lessons, getting the breakthroughs, releasing what doesn't serve you. You're still going to be on the correct path. It's going to be lighter for you, because pile number one, I feel like you're making it heavier for yourself than it needs to be. So that self-reflection, that letting go, the sacrifice of not indulging so much is really going to help you this week. It's really going to be happening this week. And joy is going to be seeping through to the point where you're just like, I just feel really good today. You don't know why. It's because you did the work, and you did the stripping and everything that needed to happen to make your journey lighter, because it doesn't have to be as hard. Sometimes we make it harder than what it needs to be. So that's your reading, pile number one. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Have a blessed day. Pile number two, You picked the blue. Let's see what's happening for you this week. Again, it's general, so take what resonates and let the rest fly. We got the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have energy healing. We have Dove Spirit, be peace. Oh, I like this reading so far. And we have rest and rejuvenate. Interesting, because pile number 2 message was, or 1, excuse me, was about resting. And so I think you can see all these cards. So, well, the first thought I got this week is going to be a week of I want to say action, but I don't feel action. Action came to me, but I don't feel action like externally. I feel like internally. I feel like this week there's going to be a lot of clarity with either you or someone in your life regarding like love, regarding relationship, even can be a friendship, but there's going to be some internal lights going off this week. I'm getting, and a small percentage of you, there may be some actual action happening where someone reaches out, calls, texts, whatever, or starts up a conversation. But there's definitely some healing and some actually going on. We got be peace and we got energy healing. Okay, so I'm getting a vibe, rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so I'm getting, which is the Four of Swords in tarot. Okay, so I'm getting that this pile number 2, there may have been, maybe you were in separation with someone, or you haven't been if you're in a relationship or even a friendship, take it how it resonates, you haven't been communicating the best. It's just something happened. Okay, and so I feel like this week there's going to be some healing that's taking place within that's going to benefit this relationship. Okay, there's definitely some energy healing that's happening in a 5D between you and another person. There's definitely some peace that's going to be happening while you guys are not really speaking or in separation, with however it resonates. I can't talk. There's going to be some clarity that comes though. Regards, why can't I talk to this separation? Okay, I feel like I can't talk because maybe the clarity is someone actually is going to speak up because they were afraid to speak up. That could be it too. But there's definitely going to be some union happening, and it may not necessarily be in the 3D. It's very well, most likely going to happen for sure in the 5D. Could possibly in the 3D as well. 5D meaning the spiritual realm. So you guys are going to heal each other, one another first. You're going to come together and feel that healing energy in your relationship during the time of separation or during the time of not speaking as much. And there's going to be some clarity happening, like how important this relationship is, how important this friendship is to you or to the other person that's involved with you. Okay, so that's definitely going to be happening this week. I feel definitely personally there's going to be some personal energy healing happening, because something happened. Like I said, there was a breakup or a separation, or maybe you were friends, you had an argument, or you didn't agree on something like that happened with pile number 2. I don't know how long ago. I'm not getting that information. I just know this week there's going to be some healing happening in the 5D realm for sure, spiritually. I'm getting some messages in a 3D where someone will be reaching out to reconcile as well. A lot of it, however, is happening in the spiritual realm, because at first neither parties was like, I'm not doing nothing. I mean, you guys are both stubborn, or you just didn't see each other's side to why it happened the way it did. But I feel with this Ace of Swords, there was some clarity. There's some clarity that's happening this week, and you're realizing how important this relationship is. Or friendship. It could be friendship. We're going to say friendship too. That's coming a little bit. That's for some of you. How important it is. So that's clarity is going to be happening this week, okay? Let's look at this. It says clear within. So most definitely there's going to be some clarity. It's going to become clear for you how important your relationship, your friendship is, and I'm getting both. It could be romantic, platonic, however it resonates for you. You'll know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, because you'll know if you've had an argument with someone or been in separation, or you haven't talked that much. Maybe you live in the same house and you just don't talk that much. Whatever, it's going to become clear within, like this said, how important this relationship is, okay? And there's going to be some healing that's happening this week between you and this other person. Rest and rejuvenate, yes, you've had that time apart. However, because of it, the clarity of how important the relationship, because you were apart or you didn't communicate as much like you used to. So the clarity of how important the relationship is going to be happening this week for pile number 2. You're going to have a lot more peace because some of you haven't been able to sleep, things of that nature. But what just came to me, some of you are having dreams. I didn't pull a dream card, but some of you have been having dreams, and in your dream state, while you're sleeping, some of you have been dreaming about each other. You have been going through healing during that time. So there's all happens for a reason. Like, this doesn't feel good. I know pile 2 feels like it doesn't feel good to be separated from my lover or someone I care about or my friend or whatever, or to be in a disagreement or whatever. It didn't feel good. But there's going to be some healing now that's happened, okay? And it happened. I'm getting strongly the separation or the discord happened for a reason, so you can have a higher clarity of how important, this is coming strongly, how important your relationship is, your friendship is. So it's going to be very, very, very clear this week for pile number 2 how important it is. And the separation hurt. It wasn't in vain, though. It's going to bring you guys closer. You're going to have more peace. That healing that you needed, that healing could not have happened if you were together, or if you were, you know what I mean, if this didn't happen. So learn what you needed to learn in this situation. That's happening this week. But you're really going to come to the clarity of how important and valuable your friendship, your relationship is. It's going to be really, really clear, and it's going to be higher when you guys connect again, okay? So that's your reading for pile number 2. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my email is in the description. Have a blessed day. Pile number 3. All right, you picked the purple. What's happening for this week? I leave this over here. We have the World card. We have Knight of Pentacles. We have stay focused. We have koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. I like hearing that. We all like when spirit has a plan, and we have the firm foundation. That root chakra business. All right, pile number 3, right off the jump, I'm getting right off the jump that something great is going to be happening this week. This is just I feel like for pile number 3 a confirmation that you are on the right path. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and everything is working out. It's a little slow, you know. You've been waiting for something. Some of you have been waiting for a breakthrough. Whatever resonates, money, finances, I said that, a relationship, health breakthrough, whatever it is. This reading is very, very broad and very, very general, I'm getting. But the main message is it's coming. It's on its way. Stay focused. It's going to happen. Spirit has a plan. You can't see it. It's not happening as fast as you would like it to with this Knight of Pentacles, but it is happening, okay? So stay focused. Firm foundation with this root chakra. The foundation is being built. And yes, this is a reminder for some of you to focus on your root chakra. Do some root chakra exercises. Google it. I have a video on my page that talks about root chakra and things you can do to strengthen that. So find that video. Root chakra work for sure, because this is the foundation. This is harvest. This is security. This is even feeling safe. Okay, I'm getting an energy that some of you may not even feel like your dreams are actually going to come true. You know, you're feeling like, excuse me, you're feeling like your dreams are not going to come true. And some of you have some really big dreams, and it's okay, you know, but you see it happening with everybody else, but you don't feel like it's going to happen. And Spirit has a plan, and this World card is telling me that it's going to happen. And this is stay focused, okay? It's happening. It's just moving at a pace that you may not desire, but it's moving at a pace that Spirit says is perfect, okay? So don't give up. Don't lose your focus. Some of you need to strengthen this root chakra, okay? Do some root chakra work, okay? Because something is coming. There's a lot that's coming your way. I'm getting strong energy for pile number 3 that some good things are coming this way. And this week was a week to remind you to stay the course, to stay focused, to not give up. Even though it's not, it seems like it's not happening, because some of you feel like it's not happening. It's happening. It's happening with this Knight of Pentacles. It's just a little slower. It's happening with this World card. It's happening with this Spirit Has a Plan card. Okay? So don't give up. Stay focused, because your dreams, your desires, what you deserve, what is on its way, what is meant for you is meant for you. It's coming. It's just not coming as fast as you want it. And that's for a reason. Please know the timing and the speed of the breakthrough, of the blessing, of whatever it is, whether it's a partner, whether it's that job you want, your career to boost off, whatever it is. Some of you are dealing with health issues to get that breakthrough. Whatever it is on its way. And the speed and how slow or fast it is, how slow it is for a reason, because it's building character in you. I want pile number 3 to understand that, okay? So this says freedom, love, joy. So stay focused. Stay focused. Now, I'm not a type of person that's very, very joyful. My personality is very nonchalant and chill. I'm not super. I'm a goofy person when I'm comfortable, but my point is, this is not saying that you're just going to have joy and be happy and doing cartwheels. This is saying stay the course, though. Don't fall into depression. Don't fall into doubt or anxiety. Like, trust and know and just be who you are and stay positive, however positive is for you, because everyone's positive is different. I have a huge problem with people who thinks everyone should be walking around smiling all the time, everyone should be doing cartwheels. Not everyone has the same type of personality. This is not what this energy is saying. This is just saying freedom, love, joy. Like, stay focused on whatever makes you happy and however you display that happiness. Because what you are desiring, what you have been working on, what you have been praying for, what you have been hoping for, what is meant for you, it's coming. It's coming. The foundation is being built. Continue to work on this root chakra. There's a strong message for pile 3 to do some root chakra work. Spirit has a plan. It may not be as fast as you want it to be, but the speed of it is for a reason, okay? It's coming. The World card. It's on its way, okay? It's on its way. So continue to just be as peaceful, as happy, as joyful in whatever way you are, however that means for you. And stay focused and know that Spirit has a plan, okay? So that's your message for pile number 3. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my email is in the inbox. Also, I have IG Mystics Tarot. That's in the description, where I do daily 15-minute readings, okay? You guys have a blessed week. If you can see my hands, peace and blessings. Bye.